These tears I cry shall not be the last. It will not be the last. It's this pain inside still never sees the bad. It never seems to pass me by. So I thank you. Yeah, I thank you. Oh, yes, I thank you for making me a savage. Yeah. These tears are.
Listen to y'all, just be moving and shit. Listen to the motherfucking words, man.
Y'all got something, I'm in a quality. Don't go get it, okay? Because I don't want you to. I don't think she ever seen that motherfucker ever.
Oh, why that ratchet ass bitch? Because God chose me, bitch. I don't fucking know why, and sometimes I don't know how. But I'm here though, bitch.
Hey. Ass move like water, but I'm known to be a solid bitch. How that fucking hating y'all be doing, it ain't stopping shit. I don't need to watch for me to let him know what time it is. You grown now. I ain't doing nothing that your mama did. Never gave a fuck like I ain't never broke my hymen. I rock Louis slippers cause I'm always out here sliding. Ayy, she say I'm a hoe because her nigga on my body. Guess I got her mad cause a hoe like me be shining. Ayy, I'm a Texas bitch, I ain't scared of shit. Yes, thick girls can't take dick. I don't really fuck with none of y'all. Y'all can miss me with that handshake shit. Fucked up. Like what's up? When I walk in, put your cups up. I'm with the nigga with the big pockets to the bad bitch with the big butt. Hot girl, I be playing dough because these niggas be lame-os. These niggas get the poppin' perks when a bitch is stuck on that Play-Doh. 42, that wasn't me talking. Please stop all that damn stalking. These niggas wanna take shots, then fall in love. I was just talking. These bitches don't like me, but I got to make them hate me. How you wanna be me at the same time wanna shake me? I be making money on the motherfucking daily. Got my label mad, but them niggas got to pay me. Ayy, who y'all hoes be talking to? Ignore y'all how y'all father do. Until one of y'all hoes say my name, no, I can't acknowledge you. Bitch, you on your first rollie. Ain't shit about your wrist flooded. Talk to me when you really make it get done with all of that dick sucking. I run shit, regulated. Niggas and these bitches hating. Don't compare me to these other rappers. Keep us separated. They be tootin' white. I drink brown. Bitch, we segregated. They be chasing niggas through they city. I be chasing paper. Yeah. Now what you wanna do? A bitch want beef. I'ma pull up like move. But I don't wanna fight. We could take it to the booth. Cause you know I threw a bag on my hair and my shoes. Bitch, you know I treat these niggas like hors d'oeuvres on the table. I take a little bite and I may give me some for later. But I don't get full cause it's way too many flavors. But if that shit was banging, I may have to pack a plate up.
Yeah. Don't be a why her and not me type of bitch. Be a how can I get next to that bitch type of bitch.
Salute, ghetto baby, salute. Happy Saturday. It's a smooth Saturday morning. Unfortunately, I'm here to, break some stuff down. I actually have some content. Now, for people who've been watching me for a long time, y'all know I've told y'all about, my cousin killing my best friend or whatever in a domestic dispute. So just yesterday, I'm scrolling through my YouTube and then my thumbnail that I got on there pops up that he's being recharged. Because when they dismissed they didn't really dismiss it. They didn't find the witness. So when they released them with prejudice. So it was like, if we do find this, so I don't know. Like I said, it just popped up yesterday. But let me give y'all a rundown on how it all began. And salute everybody.
Of a manhunt underway tonight for a Milwaukee homicide suspect. He's accused of killing a mother of four following a domestic dispute that happened last week. Our Aaron Maven spoke with the victim's mother tonight. He joins us live from Milwaukee Police Headquarters. Aaron?
Well, Ted, family members of Sharon Miller, they tell me that she was a victim of a domestic violence situation, attempting to leave an unhealthy relationship when she was shot and killed. And tonight, police here in Milwaukee are looking for the man who fired that fatal shot.
I don't even know how to begin.
Coming to grips with unexpected loss.
I never imagined losing my child, at such a young age.
Jacqueline Brinson remembers the memories made with her daughter, Sharon Miller.
I could skate, but she could skate better than me. So I would be on the side of her to make it seem as if I was just as good as her.
Miller skated through life with a full focus on her 4 young children.
She had a great relationship with them.
A bond broken after tragedy when Miller was killed in a shooting near 52nd and Locust.
The doctor came down and told us they did everything they could for her.
Loved ones say Miller was gathering her belongings, attempting to leave her boyfriend, Darnell Kimball. Authorities say the two got into a fight.
I didn't know she was in a bad relationship like that.
Prosecutors say Kimball fired multiple shots at the 31-year-old before running away.
I wish she would have just allowed whatever that was at that house.
A wish to hold her daughter one last time.
I just wish she would have made her move a little earlier.
Instead, she's holding on to dear memories.
She was just a beautiful person when you sum it all up.
And again, right now, there is a warrant out for Darnell Kimball's arrest. If you know where he is, you're asking the Milwaukee police a call. Meantime, Miller will be laid to rest on Monday. Her family members say they know it's going to be a really hard day, but
Okay, y'all. So that was the beginning. That was 3 years ago when it happened. Hey, Miss Beauty. That was 3 years ago when it happened. I'm gonna just play a couple more news clips for y'all, and then we're gonna get into it.
Turn your low energy into big fitness energy at Planet Fitness. Now through May 10th. Join for $1 down, $10 a month.
New at 6, a story you'll see only on Fox 6. A Milwaukee man charged with murder is free after the district attorney's office says a key witness didn't show up for his trial.
The family of the woman he allegedly killed is devastated by this and hopes that witnesses turn up so the trial can carry on. Fox 6's Hannah Jewell spoke with him earlier today and has more on where the case stands right now.
Mary and Ted, this case seems cut and dry to this family who says they've been keeping close tabs with the DA's office here at the courthouse. They seemed like they had enough evidence and witness testimony for a trial to resume. Now they're just deflated. They're speaking out today, hoping somebody may be able to help. This Thanksgiving, another difficult holiday for the Brinson family.
The ball was dropped for justice for my daughter. It reopened the wound and it's all over again.
Learning Darnell Kimball, the man they believe to be their loved one's killer, was released without a trial.
He literally shot and murdered my daughter, and he's walking free as me and you, and she's no longer with us.
All we want is justice. That's it. I don't think we're asking for a lot at all. We just want to be at peace. And we're not at peace right now.
Sharon Miller was shot and killed in September 2019 at a home near 52nd and Locust.
It's not just hurtful for me, it's hurtful for the kids, my mother, her father.
Kimball was charged with killing the mother of 4 and until last Monday was in custody.
There's nothing in me that would make me understand this.
According to Key County District Attorney Kent Laverne, was the same day it was scheduled for jury trial, saying because essential witness for the state failed to appear, they could not proceed, and that prosecution will resume once that witness is found.
They just throw it out like it's nothing. It's not fair for us. It's not fair for the community.
In the meantime, Kimball is free.
You never know when he might back out or flip on someone else and put them in the same situation and predicament as us.
In a criminal complaint, Kimball's mother, the witness who was there at the time of shooting. We reached out to the DA's office to see if that's the key witness they're looking for. We'll let you know if we hear back. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Hannah Jewell, Fox 6 News.
Thank you, Hannah.
Now, this is the updated one from last night.
The man accused of killing a woman nearly 4 years ago is charged again. Fox 6's Bill Miston joins us live. Bill, the original case here was dismissed, and my understanding, this all came down to one key witness.
Yeah, a witness who never showed up. That's why Darnell Kimball's homicide trial went out the window several years ago. Right now, prosecutors aren't saying what changed, but the refiling of charges signals that prosecutors are ready to take the case to trial again.
The ball was dropped for justice for my daughter. It reopened the wound and it's all over again.
This is Jacqueline Brinson. She spoke with Fox 6 back in November 2020 after prosecutors said a key witness in the trial of this man, Darnell Kimball, failed to show up.
He literally shot and murdered my daughter, and he's walking free as me and you, and she's no longer with us.
31-year-old Sherrod Miller was shot in the arm and abdomen inside an apartment near 52nd and Locust in 2019. Miller died hours later.
She was just an outgoing, loving person, and I'm really going to miss her. She has beautiful children that are really going to miss her.
The medical examiner's office ruled her death a homicide. Prosecutors charged Kimball days later with killing the mother of four. Investigators say Kimball's mother witnessed her son shoot Miller, but when a witness no-showed at trial, Kimball was released. For years, the case went dormant. During that time, Kimball was convicted of felony gun possession, given a stayed sentence, and put on 2 years probation. On Tuesday, prosecutors filed first-degree reckless homicide and felony gun charges against Kimball. A warrant's out for his arrest. I spoke with Miller's mother, Brinson. She moved away after her dad is raising her children. She tells me that justice needs to be served, but justice failed the last time. Worried that history may repeat itself. Reporting in Milwaukee, Bill Miston, Fox 6 News.
Usually our focus is key.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hello. So to the people who, just caught that, so I kind of wanted to show you all the road to this. Okay, so it's a little bit of story time. So my friend, her name was Sherrod Miller, but we all are Chink. We've been friends for some years. Me, her, a couple other people, and including my cousin. We was all friends. I don't know why or how my friend and my cousin started dating, because I'm one of them people, I don't really believe in that. I believe that that's too close to home, because when shit happens. And you see how this happened? Yeah. So as you can imagine, that put me in a rock and a hard place with her family as well. Because at the end of the day, that's my cousin. But what people don't understand is when you put in certain positions, like, people don't know, when they hid the fact that they was dating from all of us, all of our whole little crew, they hid it because they knew damn well they weren't supposed to be doing that shit. But this was my real life friend. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's another one of our friends. Like, as you see, it's just crazy. Like, this was my dog for sure. So when I found out they was dating, I begged them to not do it. Because I know both of them. I know they tempers. First of all, they was both in vulnerable places. Not to say it like that, but my friend was a little bit too out of my cousin league. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what even made her even mess with him, because it's like we was all friends, so we all knew each other. We all know each other flaws. We all know, how each other is. And what I used to always tell them, it's like, y'all both hoes. I say, y'all can't date, because when you go to the bathroom, he gonna think your ass is out the window. When he go to the bathroom, you gonna think his dick out the window. And I begged them, I begged her, please don't kill my cousin. And I remember them words so vaguely. Because I knew her temper, and I knew how he was, and I knew she wasn't the type of female that was going, let him walk all over her or do all the shit that we watched him do for years. But they were both in a vulnerable place. I know that because I know personally what they both were going through. So, they was both vulnerable, and they felt like they could find peace in each other. But like I always used to tell them, y'all both fucked up. Y'all can't fix each other because y'all both fucked up. And honestly, I didn't ever think it would get this far. Even when I told her, please don't kill my cousin, I never thought that it would actually go this far. Now, what happened that day? I was not there. I was at work. But my cousin did call me right after the incident. So this shit right here is wild. I might have to do a part 2, 3, 4 on this story, because it's a lot. It's really a lot. But it's at the end of the day, a lot of people want to know how I feel about my cousin doing this to my friend. How do I feel about the whole situation at hand? And do I love my cousin? Yes. But I love my friend too. And right is wrong is wrong. At the end of the day, I felt like by us being as close and as tight as we was, there should have never been a point in time where you even pulled a gun out on her. When did we start doing that? So not only did you pull a gun on her, you shot and you killed her. And then it was so much because, I've never killed the person, so I don't know the stages or the mindset of people when they do something like that. I know a lot of people talk about it, but I don't think just killing somebody is as easy as people think. And it was just eating away at him. He had came up with 13 different stories. It was niggas in the wall. It was niggas trying to come in and rob them. It was just, woo, if only y'all knew. It was so much. And then boom, guess what? I'm the cousin. So I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. And that's why, like I said, I don't believe in people that's close like that, dating each other, family members and stuff like that. And by golly, why I always thought like this, and this shit happens to me. Do y'all know what I had to go through just even being his cousin, and they not even knowing shit? I'm just as mad at him as you. But I cannot help who I'm related to. I didn't hook them up. This wasn't a relationship I was down for. So a lot happened with that. Actually, it has not been the same. I have not seen her kids in some years. I don't really talk to her sister. They feel some type of way about my cousin or whatever. And I'm like, that's understandable, but why feel some type of way about me? But I guess I understand. I guess you just can't tell people how to grieve. This was us after.
Wait, we gonna make it a video.
You know, that was her cousin, the little stud in the front. And we tried, but they always felt some type of way about me behind the situation that happened. Like it was always funny vibes. Like we couldn't really like party like we used to. Like we used to sit around and we used to drink and woo, and we can't do that no more because every time we do that, one of us or both of us or all of us, we get in our feelings. We get in our feelings and shit get to coming out. This was on her birthday. We had got our outfits made with her face on it and stuff. And even that night, like, it just be fucked up when you be in the middle of shit like this. And then it's like, it was already bad enough that he was walking free because at the end of the day, it's 4 kids that's left without their mother for nothing. And I tell him this, you know, I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't talked to him or, you know, none of that. I can't be around him long because as I said, it's just always feelings there. Like me and him, we get into it because I feel some type of way because nigga, you killed my friend. And I don't feel like he my cousin. So of course, when he talked to me at first, he had all this remorse and he had all this, you know, feelings and regretfulness. But then it seemed like once he got free, he started to, how do I put it, feel himself a little more. You know, feeling untouchable. You know, I mean, you got to understand. Imagine catching a body and then you beat it. Well, you think you beat it. You think you beat it. Because when you walked in, and that's the only thing that made me have a lot of respect for my cousin when it came to this situation, because they didn't have to chase him. He turned himself in. And I always tell him, you better than me, because it's one thing, and we can all say what we would do, and you know, oh, I wouldn't have did that, or you don't know. Listen, at the end of the day, them people slept in the same bed with each other and all type of shit. So I don't know the feeling, even though he did the whole ass shit that he did, I don't know the feeling that he had. You know, so he turned himself in, and I'm like, I can respect that, because it's one thing to walk into jail and know you got a bench warrant for 2 or 3 days, but to walk in for a body and you don't know if you ever coming home, I gave him big props for that. And it was a fucked up situation. Honestly, the way the news broke it down, that's not how it happened. He didn't just shoot her because she was trying to leave. That's not the case. But it was a domestic dispute. And at the end of the day, no gun should have been pulled out. Period. And that's what goes about this whole fucking generation that we live in. Like, when do men start pulling guns on women? I mean, I'm not saying a fight a woman or whatever, but as a man, it's a lot of ways you can calm a female without pulling out a gun. So at the end of the day, I couldn't respect that part of it. But at the end of the day, he's still my cousin, and I know that he ain't just a malicious villain like that. I know he ain't. So, like I said, then it's always been weird for me out here, because I don't know if people trying to get back for her, because at the end of the day, like I tell people, when stuff like this happen with anybody dying or being killed, them people got people that love them too. You don't know where people mind frames be at. Like I said, I was like treated so weird after that. Like I said, I couldn't blame them, but then I could, because it's like, y'all, I was at work. Like, I don't understand how, but that's my cousin. And like I said, once he got out, he started moving like he felt like he was untouchable. And I didn't like the way he was moving. Like, he'd have bitches around and he'd get to telling the story, but telling it a different way. And I'm like, don't disrespect my friend Death like that, because if you ain't gonna tell the truth, then just don't tell it. And it still was just weird because he walking the streets every day and people feeling some type of way. And then boom, now they recharging him. How do I feel about it? Honestly, I feel like he should have never been released in the first place. And that's with love. That's with love. I understand, yeah, that's your family and woo, woo, woo. Yeah, she was my family too, though. See, blood don't just make you related to people. You know? So, at the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would want justice for him as well. I'm not a one-sided person. I just feel like us as being friends and family like we was, I will never understand how we got to that place. And boy, when I say it's been hell, I miss my friend so much, y'all. Like, that was my dog. Like, she was the one who did my tattoos. Like, we had a ball. And I just really feel like it's unfair. It's unfair. And that video I played at the beginning with her singing that song, that was her last live. She was dead 20 minutes later. Crazy. Crazy. But I do want to share a couple of our moments because we had some fun, and I got 1,000,000 pictures and all that, but I can't upload all that. But this is her doing one of my tattoos. Matter of fact, this is her doing my Eye of the Ra that I got on my shoulder.
Attracting the money and success you truly deserve. How you can
And I'm getting teary-eyed, y'all, so I don't want to keep watching it. I'm sorry, but yeah, like, so I brought this story on now because I think I'm going to follow it now and see what's going to happen. I'm anxious to know, what changed, and I'm anxious for them to give my girl some justice. Like I said, I love my cousin. But guess what? We can still see him. We can still write him. We can still talk to him on the phone. We can't do that for her. We can't talk to her. Her kids are robbed of their mother, and her kids and her were very attached. So I felt like I had to cover this story because, I'm in the story. Like I said, I don't really cover a lot of stuff from Milwaukee because I be knowing the people involved. They be family members and all type of crazy shit. But when this popped up, I was like, fuck it. It's time for me to talk about it. It's just time for me to talk about it. That's why I say I don't really be making fun of domestic violence situations because I know I know all too well that it could get deep. It could definitely get deep. And at the end of the day, two broken people can't fix each other, okay? And that's just what it is. when you going through your toughest times in life, you need to find something positive to relate to. You hear me? When you going through your roughest moments, don't go find somebody else that's going through their roughest moments. And like I said, I might have to do a real story time and break down to y'all who Sharon Miller was and who Darnell Kimball is. And not on no bias, because at the end of the day, that's my cousin and that's my best friend. But I do think this is a story that needs to be put out there because everything is not how it seems. Like I said, I will say, no, he didn't just shoot her because she was trying to leave. That's not how it happened. But at the end of the day, he shot her. And that's all that fucking matters to me. What? And at the end of the day, this shit is rough. This shit is rough as hell. And have I talked to my cousins since I seen that? Yeah. And you know what he told me he was going to do? Okay, do y'all want me to be honest and tell y'all what I would have did?
What you would have did?
Hold on. I want to see if the people want to know. Do y'all want me to be honest and tell y'all what I would have did? Because y'all know I love being honest with my ghetto babies and I love keeping it real with y'all. Whether it sound crazy or not, y'all going to tell me if it sound crazy or y'all going to be like, cool. But what I would have did is when them motherfuckers let me out without prejudice, bitch, I would have been gone. I don't know what's wrong with you niggas.
That's a little take care.
Bitch,
yeah.
When them people would have let me up out that motherfucker, and I know it's a witness around this bitch that they can pick up at any given moment, bitch, I would have been listening. As soon as they let me out, I'm right at the matter of fact, our jail and Amtrak station is right there. You hear me? Like I told them, you niggas love thinking you get a second chance at life, my nigga. Like I tell them all the time, bitch, you blessed to be out here.
We call that nigga lucky.
And then now look. Now look. And I'm not trying to sound like a bad person, but once they let me out, once the judicial system let me out, bitch, I have been so gone. So gone. Because it's only a matter of time before they listen. One thing about me being in Milwaukee is small. Milwaukee is small. And I told them that. Like, shit, why wouldn't you want to go and live your life instead of being in a city where you tweaked out every day? You don't like to go nowhere because you never know who want to get your ass. Like, who wants to live like that? And then, here he is. What, he been out, 2 years? 2 years later. Now they recharging you. Man, motherfuckers better stop. I know I got the dice in my name, but I ain't rolling the dice with my motherfucking freedom or my life. Yeah, he was wrong for what he did, but once they let him out, he should have got the fuck out of Dodge. Salute, Buddy Lee. Salute everybody in the chat. Hell yeah, I would have been gone. No disrespect. I'm not finna play in the city that almost just killed me. That almost was just So then now, I asked him, like I said, because I'm going to be honest, I did hit him after I seen that shit. And I asked him what he going to do. And guess what he said he going to do, y'all?
Come on.
He said he going to turn himself back in, y'all. So that's why I said I will be following this story and keeping up with it and covering it and tracking every movement. Like I said, I feel him. If that's what he want to do, then more power to him. At the end of the day, I don't know what he faced. I don't know the thoughts that he have in his head. I know every tattoo on his body she did. I know he has her name on him several places. I know it's just not easy for him. Like, he don't sleep. He a zombie. Like I was telling people, they be like, he out, but I'm like, he ain't out. He out, but he ain't out. And I say that because, like I said, I know my cousin. That's one of my favorite cousins. Like, you can tell that it fucked them up. It fucked them up. But at the end of the day, like I tell them, you still here. Like, my nigga, you don't send her kids money and stuff. You don't at least you don't do nothing. You get out here and you go fuck with other bitches like nothing just happened. And I be telling them hoes, y'all weird. He a killer just like Henry was. And that's just me. Y'all know I'm an honest person. I tell them bitches that y'all crazy. So yeah, I mean, I see they say he got a warrant out for his arrest. So I'm wondering when he gonna turn himself in. And shit, I just got to pray for him. I mean, that's all I can do. But I'ma always stand 10 toes down on what's right and what's wrong. And we all human and we make mistakes, but like I tell her, my nigga, that was a big ass mistake you made. A big one. And it's fucked up that it gotta be like that. It is. It is. It's fucked up that it gotta be that way. But as adults, we all have to take responsibilities for our actions. And if he wanna, turn himself in, he a better man than me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, and it's not even like that. I'm just saying I'm not prepared to give them people my rest of my life. Right or wrong, that's just how I feel. But I make sure to make sure I don't make mistakes like that. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. See, Tony, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and it be fucked up. Because I wish we could all just rewind back to the fun times. And that shit, man, that shit should have never even happened like that. Like, that shit put both of our families in such a, like, it was crazy. Like, if only y'all knew. And like I said, I think I'm going to have to really do a story time on this because our families are entwined. Like, her mom was a hairdresser at my cousin's hair salon. Like, the shit is deep. The shit is deep. And the families go way back. So, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And salute to everybody in the chat. I'm going to drop the link just in case anybody got some questions for me. If not, y'all know I'm going to blabber a little bit more and then shit, I'm going to get up out of here. I did want to give y'all some content today. And that's what I'm saying. If I just start talking on Milwaukee shit, I have content every day. But man, that shit be sad. But then again, the shit that we be on here doing be sad. So I might have to just step off into that area. But I do like talking about stuff that's going on. Like, I did like this conversation. And I did feel like I needed to get this out because it might lead, like I said, into me doing, different episodes and stuff. Breaking it down. Miss Beauty, it be some shit every 15 minutes. And that shit's so sad. Honestly, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad, but I definitely will be following this story. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm rolling up. I definitely will be following this story now that it's back up and going. And like I said, I really didn't want to talk on it at first because, like I said, I didn't know what was going on. All I felt like was if somebody killed me in my city, I tell my family, kill them back. Shit, don't wait on justice. And that's just real shit. I ain't gonna lie. Man, listen. And salute everybody in the chat. It is Saturday. But I did have to get that off my chest because this shit is finna be a long road. Long. Like all this court shit once again. When the family's in court, one side of the family sitting on this side, the other side, like this shit. It's gonna definitely get deep. It's gonna definitely get deep. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for it. Might get a little emotional, might be a couple tears down the line. But with my ghetto babies, I know we got this. I know we got this. But yeah, like what's nice comes twice. So, like we said, play it while you hating. And that's crazy because me and all my little friends, we didn't fell out now. We need her here. Because she used to be like, you bitches, you raggedy motherfuckers. Hey, Hood Therapy. Hey, everybody. But yeah, like, and it's deep, y'all. Like I said, it's like her mom moved because, I mean, who wants to stay in a city where your child was killed and they don't even get justice? So she didn't move. She, you know, from what she said, not really trying to come back because she don't trust that it's going to go through. And yeah, it's just a big old mess, man. And that's why I say, don't date your friends, family members, y'all. Don't do it. Because shit like this, clearly it happens every day. And like I said, ain't nobody been the same since. Ain't nobody been the same since. We don't kick it no more. Everybody mind just gone. And we all just been in a bad space when it comes to this topic at hand. Because at the end of the day, a mother is gone and everybody else is just running around living their life.
Come on.
But I always keep her name held high. I always, that's my dog for sure. And long live Chink, man. And that's all I can say is long live my girl. And it's crazy. Don't take your friends for granted because I swear, she used to always tell us, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. Didn't she though? She used to be like, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. We like, girl, where the fuck you going? Girl, you ain't going no damn where. And my nigga left. My nigga gone. And that was a hard ass night. I ain't gonna lie. What good? What good? Yeah. For real, Buddy Lee. Like, she used to always say, y'all gonna miss me when I go. Like, girl, where you going? You ain't going no damn where. And Lord and behold, my nigga gone. We can't do this.
Y'all got something, I'm gonna end up calling in. Don't go get it? Okay. Because I don't want you to. I don't think she ever seen that motherfucker ever. Dad, look up.
Good days, for real. Like, for real. And my nigga was a fool in the club.
Y'all hear both the words of this moment of song, man? My nigga did that shit, man. I don't even know what the fuck y'all be listening to. Y'all just be moving and shit. Listen to the motherfucking words, man.
That was my dog, for real. And that shit crazy, because, man, listen. It's just hard to find that type of fun again, y'all. I miss my Chinky Winky. And she gonna always live through me. Because like she always fucking said, do you know Flawless? Who is that? Because like she always said, bitch, the marathon fucking continue. You hear me? But do I know Flawless? I don't know. What is that? What is that before I slide? Because I'm lost on what that is. Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out what Gip is talking about before I end this on a positive tip. But yeah, she the one who taught me how to pop my ass like that. You. Because that was my nigga, though, for real. And that shit is crazy.
That shit crazy, bro.
Oh, one. No, I don't know. No, Flawless or whatever. He sound like is he a pimp? So I don't know no pimps. I don't do the pimp. I don't do pimps. Baby. Because that sound like a pimp name. That sound like a pimp name. Sound like Gorgeous and shit. Flawless. Gorgeous. It's a pimp. Well, I don't even know. Is Gorgeous even a pimp for real?
I think so.
Well, he kind of is, because, listen, his name is Gorgeous. My nigga, and listen, y'all, bitches, listen. When I say that nigga, it's Gorgeous. He is beautiful. I mean, if Prince and Michael Jackson had a son. Oh, bitch, he killing you. He be walking hoes on leashes and stuff. Yes, Tony, I'm coming back later. I'm trying to see what's up with this verses. Hopefully I got a verses tonight, but I ain't gonna speak too soon on it. Because I don't know. But y'all send some prayers up for my friends. Send some prayers up for her babies. Because at the end of the day, I know how they love their mama. And they was all big enough to understand, except for the little one. So until next time, y'all take care of yourself and each other. I'm finna light this smoke, get these kids together, and figure it out.
What's that?
And I'm gonna bump some music, and I'm gonna try to get my spirits up, because at the end of the day, it's still hard. It is. I trade all that shit just so she can come back. So it is what it is. But until next time, take care of yourself and each other. In the words of Jerry Springer, R.I.P. to him as well. And yeah, ghetto babies. Later on, we gonna turn up, turn out. We gonna turn something, goddammit. Like I said, I'm praying on the verses, but if not, we gonna get ratchet, you know. We gonna get ratchet. But I'm out of here, y'all.
Hey,